Real Housewives star says she is in a respectful place with her first ex-husband. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Cynthia Bailey gave an update on where she stands with her first ex-husband, Peter Thomas. During the April 15 episode of her podcast, Humble Brag, co-hosted by Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Crystal Kung Minkoff, Bailey said she and Thomas, whom she divorced in 2017, are in a respectful place. She also said she is really good friends with his daughter, Portia Thomas. According to Bailey, her ex-husband's daughter asked her if they could remain friends. One of things his daughter Portia said to me was like, "I want you to be happy. I want my dad to be happy, so if you guys aren't going to be together, that's fine. But I don't want to lose you in the divorce. Can we stay connected?" And I was like, "Absolutely," said Bailey during the podcast episode. She also said her daughter, Noelle Robinson, is not particularly close with Portia Thomas, as they have a significant age difference. BravoTV.com reported that Bailey shared her thoughts about her first ex-husband in an August 2024 Instagram post. She wrote that she and Thomas went through so much together on and off camera as a married couple navigating a new marriage, me moving from NYC to Atlanta with my then 8-year-old daughter to start a new life, joining the reality show The Real Housewives of Atlanta, opening up businesses together, financial woes, real-life struggles, business and personal, and lastly ultimately going through a divorce after being married for 8 years. She then shared she recorded an episode of Thomas' podcast, How Can I Be Down? When he called me to ask me to do his podcast, everything inside of me knew that I had to do it. I needed to do it, and I knew he needed me to do it. It was time to come together in peace, love, light, respect, and have real, grown folk conversation in the spirit of closure, moving on, peace, and most importantly, healing. I am so glad that I say down with PTR for his podcast, continued Bailey. Bailey married her second husband, Mike Hill, in 2020 and divorced him 2 years later. In a November 2022 episode of Two Teas in a Pod, hosted by Teddy Mellencamp and Tamra Judge, Bailey shared why she and Hill ended up divorcing. "I felt like we weren't friends anymore. I felt like it was just going toward we're just not going to be friends if we didn't pump the brakes," said Bailey on the podcast episode. Bailey is currently in a relationship with musician Le Prince. In the world of the Real Housewives franchise, emotions run high, wine glasses fly, and shade is thrown with the grace of a confessional interview. But every so often, amidst the chaos of catfights and cast trips, something real, truly real, emerges. And this week, fans were stunned when one of the franchise's most outspoken stars dropped a bombshell that didn't involve betrayal, Botox, or bankruptcy. "I'm in a respectful place with my first ex-husband," she revealed in a sit-down with Bravo After Hours. And for longtime viewers who remember the scorched earth divorce, the public cheating allegations, and the season-long battle over custody of their French bulldog, this admission feels nothing short of miraculous. The housewife in question, Vanessa DeLuca, fan favorite of the Real Housewives of Naples, known for her sharp tongue, impeccable style, and a deep love of verses, Vanessa has built her brand on being unapologetically herself, and that included never mincing words about her first ex-husband, Marco DeLuca, a luxury yacht broker with a taste for the extravagant and, according to Vanessa in Season 2, a wandering eye and a wallet that thinks it's single. Their split was documented in raw detail during the show's 3rd season, from tense therapy sessions to wine-fueled breakdowns at girls' dinners. Vanessa made no secret of her pain. She once famously told cameras, "Marco broke my heart into designer-labeled pieces. I hope he chokes on his next charcuterie board." But time, therapy, and a few new Chanel bags apparently do heal wounds. The unexpected peace treaty. According to Vanessa, the shift didn't happen overnight. "For a long time, we couldn't even be in the same room without lawyers involved," she admitted. "But life changes. People change. I changed." She credits her recent spiritual awakening, and as she calls it, her Saint Trope soul reset, with helping her find peace. "I went to the south of France to escape, but I found myself. Somewhere between the rosé and the rooftop yoga, I realized I was holding on to anger like it was a Birkin, and it was time to let it go." Back in Naples, Vanessa reached out to Marco after nearly 2 years of silence. The two met for lunch at their old favorite spot, El Cacciatore, where the only thing frosty was the Prosecco. He was, actually kind. It shocked me, she said with a soft laugh. We talked about our son, about our past, and we both apologized. It was grown up, it was healing, and it was real. For the first time in a long time, there was no venom. Just respect. A family rebalanced. The DeLuca co-parenting dynamic has since gone from dysfunctional to delightfully boring, according to Vanessa. Their teenage son, Gianni, who once begged producers to blur his face on camera, is now reportedly thriving. Gianni actually said, "It's weird seeing you and Dad not fight. I kind of like it, and that broke me, in a good way," Vanessa shared. She also revealed that Marco recently joined her and their son for a family dinner, alongside her current boyfriend, Matteo, a celebrity chef known for his moody Instagram cooking videos and perfectly tousled hair. There were no sparks flying, no steak knives thrown, just laughter and lots of carbs, she said, and let me tell you that fettuccine healed more trauma than a year of therapy. The fans react. Naturally, Bravo fans had feelings. Social media lit up with reactions ranging from disbelief to heartfelt support. Did hell freeze over, or did Vanessa just make peace with Marco? One fan tweeted. Another posted a screenshot of the Season 3 reunion, where Vanessa told Andy Cohen she'd rather lick a subway pole than speak to Marco again, captioning it, "Character Development." Even Andy chimed in during Watch What Happens Live, giving Vanessa a well-deserved Mazel of the Week. "I've seen housewife transformations before, but this one might take the tiramisu," Andy quipped. What's next for Vanessa? Vanessa insists that her newfound peace doesn't mean she's gone soft. "I'm still me," she clarified. "I still speak my mind, still wear stilettos to brunch, and I'm still working on my tequila line, Housewife's Remedy, but I've let go of the need to always be at war. And as for Marco, we're not getting back together," she said firmly. "Let's not get carried away. But we are civil, we're co-parenting like champs, and for the first time I can say I respect him. He's trying, and I see that." She even hinted that fans might catch a glimpse of their new dynamic on the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Naples. "There's a scene with Marco and I that might shock people. No yelling, no lawyers, just two grown adults sitting across from each other like they don't want to toss a salad at each other," she teased. Final thoughts. In the unpredictable, drama-drenched universe of Real Housewives, moments of true emotional growth are rare. But when they happen, they hit different. Vanessa DeLuca's journey from heartbreak to healing is a reminder that even in a world of glam squads, glamour, and gossip, real change is possible. "I don't want to be defined by my divorce," she concluded. "I want to be defined by how I rose from it, with lashes on, of course." And just like that, the Queen of Shade delivered her most mature moment yet, still wrapped in couture. Want me to keep building on Vanessa's storyline for the next season, or spin this into a Bravo-style blog post? She even hinted that fans might catch a glimpse of their new dynamic on the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Naples. "There's a scene with Marco and I that might shock people. No yelling, no lawyers, just two grown adults sitting across from each other like they don't want to toss a salad at each other," she teased. Final thoughts. In the unpredictable, drama-drenched universe of Real Housewives, moments of true emotional growth are rare, but when they happen, they hit different. Vanessa DeLuca's journey from heartbreak to healing is a reminder that even in a world of glam squads, glamour, and gossip, real change is possible. "I don't want to be defined by my divorce," she concluded. "I want to be defined by how I rose from it, with lashes on, of course." And just like that, the Queen of Shade delivered her most mature moment yet, still wrapped in couture.